Guys, so you're in for a treat. We have a special guest, one of my superstar clients, Niha. Love that name. So let's talk about not your experience yet, but just your goals. What is it that you wanted to accomplish coming into this program? What were your goals?
I my ultimate goal was to get back in shape. Obviously, I kind of let myself go over the last couple of years, and I wanted to lose at least 30 to 40 pounds to get back into the groove, feel more confident in my body, be able to carry myself better, and obviously get rid of all these back pains and knee pains that almost started just because of the weight gain.
Right.
It just completely changed my lifestyle, and I needed to get back in to feel like myself again.
Mm, okay, so you essentially want to get rid of the weight, just feel good, be healthy, have a proper lifestyle. So
Mhm.
what was it that you had done in the past that wasn't working? I know there was like a moment where you were kind of doing things on your own, but before even that, like what were you trying that wasn't working?
I wasn't really trying. That was the biggest problem. When I did start working, I didn't realize the amount of stress that it brings onto your body. And at that point, I was binge eating. I was eating late night, staying up till 4 a.m. and just eating to control my emotions and stress from the day. But I wasn't walking. I wasn't, trying to go to the gym. Nothing changed. Like I just until one day it just clicked in me that I really need to fix my like my physical habits, my mental health would get better like automatically.
Right.
But I did try, like YouTubing things and, trying to go to the gym and just doing like treadmill and cardio, but obviously that wasn't working at all. Like I tried that for at least a couple of months in the year, and that's when I realized that things need to change.
Got you. Okay. So when you say change now, obviously we're in that place where change has been realized to a great capacity. So what has changed now, like since coming into this program? What changes have you noticed physically, and what have other people noticed?
A lot of changes, right? The biggest thing is I'm more happy. I'm more energetic. I was
Oh,
like I was slacking, I was lazy and grumpy all the time. But now, apart from just physical changes, I notice a lot of mental changes. Like I'm more excited to go to work in the morning. I wake up earlier now. I'm more excited to meet new people and have, conversations with them. I've noticed obviously physical changes in my body. People have noticed too, my waist has gone down quite a bit. I'm more like a leaner shape now than before. My puffiness that was there kind of died down a little bit too. And a lot of people that I haven't seen quite a while now, and they're like, "Oh, hey, you look very different." I was like, "Thank you. I'm working on myself."
let's go. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Wow. So, wow, that's amazing. When people that don't really even like know you're in a program or know that you're necessarily doing anything consciously notice, because you could tell somebody, hey, like I'm going on this diet or I'm starting this plan, I'm starting this thing, and then they're almost in their mind like anticipating something
Hmm.
different about you. But when somebody that has not seen you in a while, like their first thing is like, wow, you look good or you look so different. Like, what have you been doing? That means it's like a legit from the heart comment. It's not people
Hmm.
expecting anything from you
Hmm.
because they see what they see and they need to speak on it. So that's
Hmm.
amazing.
Yeah, I didn't tell only my direct family, obviously, that I live with. They know about it, and my fiance knows, but nobody else knows. So anybody that's coming up to me is like, "Wow, you look very different. Good job."
Wow, that's incredible. So let's talk about like the tangible stats. Like, how much weight have you actually lost thus far? Because we're still going, obviously, but we might do a part two of this interview when we get all the way to the end. But how much have you lost so far? And like even inches wise, if you know, like how much inches have you lost?
Pounds wise, I think we did the calculation at 21 pounds so far since we started almost 2 months ago, I think. Has it been 2 months?
No, it's been four.
It's been 4 months? Okay, it feels
Yeah,
like 2 months.
no,
So
I
4 months, we've lost
wish.
21 pounds so far. Inches wise, I remember I started at 38, 39 inches,
Mhm.
and I checked this morning, I'm down to 32.
Woo!
So quite a
Let's
big
go.
significant
Come
difference
on.
in pants. And I already noticed the difference in my waist size because none of my pants fit me anymore. And I've
Wow.
resorted to not going shopping and buying dresses only because I really don't want to go shop right now when I'm still on the journey. I'll like,
Right.
I'll do a total wardrobe redo once I lose all the weight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's very wise of you because then you're just gonna end up having to like tailor all the new clothes that you buy if you buy them now.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
And you know what? It's summer. Dresses are in right now.
yeah, that's a fact. Well, this morning I was feeling like it was fall,
It
but
is a little bit colder, but during the afternoon it gets pretty hot, right? So I
yeah.
still have, I think, a month I can get by with dresses before it gets really cold.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. So yeah, that's incredible. So, being down that many inches, the weight being down, people noticing, like getting that affirmation, especially in those moments where you start to doubt that things are working, like a quick word of encouragement from somebody else can make you be like, you know what? I'm doing all right. So that's incredible. So what would you say has been like the most helpful thing about this program that has led to your success so far?
I think it's just the constant check-in, right? Like there's days when I'm slacking, I'm not gonna lie, but then I'm like, okay, you know what, Germ's gonna text me any minute now. And then lo and behold, it shows up. So I'm like, yeah, I even if I'm craving something and I'm looking at something I want to eat, I'll think about it like, oh, Jerome's gonna find out if I log it in. So it's the fear of having a coach like yell at you for doing something bad, but it's also just the constant like, fitness buddy that's there that's checking in on you, telling you what to do, what not to do. That way you have a smoother transition versus you doing it all yourself, then you kind of let go of a lot of things.
100%. I love that. Like I've had an online coach myself, and I know exactly what that feeling is. It's that accountability that there's actually this thing. I forgot what subject, but I remember learning about this in school. This thing called the panopticon effect, which I've
Okay.
heard of that. So
No.
basically, it was where they had like this jail, like a courtyard, and the way it was set up, you had guards that were on the top of like the jail, right? But the thing is, you didn't know if they were there or not because it was on such a high level. So there was days where they weren't even, there was no guards there. But because of the way that the structure was, their minds, they thought that maybe somebody was looking, somebody was paying attention. So they were on their best behavior because they didn't know if anybody was there, right? So it's almost like, even though, yes, I am there, I am monitoring, but there's also that side in the back of your mind where even if maybe I'm not, you believe I am. So you're going to still do the things. But just to make it clear, I am watching. But
It's like they say with religion, right? Like, don't do anything stupid. God is watching.
God is
This
watching.
is like
So
it's
true.
like somebody's constantly watching over you. So the fear of, doing something wrong and, getting someone to look at that, even like an embarrassment, let's say, if I eat something bad, for example, is just like I'd rather not do it because I don't know. I know Jerome's watching, obviously, constantly, but like it's also for my personal health, right? Like you're not doing it for your sake, you're doing it because I'm like asking you to check in on me, make sure I'm on the right path.
Yes, 100%, 100%. So now there's a lot of people, oh my goodness, so many people that have been like, oh man, I don't think online can work for me. I need someone to like count my reps and sets in person and then tell me have a nice day and that's it. Like I need that. I need that in-person training, right? Online won't work for me. What do you say to that person that really wants change? Maybe it's somebody that wants to get married. Maybe it's somebody that, has type 2 diabetes, wants to fix a health problem. Like just somebody that wants to lose weight, but they're on the fence about online training. What do you say to that person that's super skeptical?
Honestly, I would just tell them to get up and do it. Right.
Mm,
I am unfortunately one of those people too that would have wanted somebody to physically be there with me at the gym just because I don't know how to work out. I had somebody to check in on my form and kind of motivate you when you're feeling down at the gym too sometimes. But you know what? This works out perfect. Like I can put my headphones on, tone everything out, and just follow. Like the app is so easy to follow. You literally just go step by step on how much you need to do. It shows you by video on what you need to do with form and how many reps you need to do. I think that's still the same way as somebody physically being there with you. If somebody doesn't like to go to the gym alone, which I used to think as well, find a buddy to go with you. You
Mm,
know, somebody that can stay with you constantly and do the same thing you're doing so that you don't feel like you're alone in the situation, you know?
yes, exactly. Great counsel there.
Hmm.
find a pal. Go, go approach
Find an
them and say,
accountability
come with
partner
me
if you
next
want.
time. You know? That's incredible. Yeah, no, I love that. It's especially when you said about just tuning everything out, because a lot of times it's just because of that like anxiety from like focusing on everything around you. And when you have someone with you, it's easy, but like, have your music with you, have your headphones with you,
Hmm.
podcast, audiobook, whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
and find a quiet corner. Like I'm still a very shy person at the gym. I don't love going in between all these heavy machines that I have to do sometimes, but I've found a little corner in the side which is next to the windows. The view is beautiful outside, so I will just put my big headphones on, put really loud music so I can't hear nobody, and just go in the corner. That way I'm not distracted by people walking around because I used to feel conscious about, oh my God, people are watching me. I probably look like an idiot because I don't know what I'm doing.
right.
But you know what the answer is? I think the answer is just face one way and don't look at anybody else. That's
Mm,
all it is.
yeah, 100%. Love that. Love that. Well, I appreciate your efforts thus far. Obviously, without your consistency and discipline, and you've been so consistent from day one. Like that's the beautiful thing. Like normally, you can tell somebody's trajectory from that. And even though there was, rough spots in terms of like feeling like it's crazy because we felt like we were stuck the whole way through, but it's like here we are. Like it's almost like how did we get here? It's incredible. It's so awesome. So yeah, let's just keep pushing. Let's keep killing it. And guys, for anyone watching, it's probably gonna be a part two, so look out for that when we lose another 20. All right. Thank you so much for coming on. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Jerome.
All right.
Take care.
Take care. Talk soon.
Bye.